Notes the line. Uh, uh, so if it's two, then it's you two look very nice. I like your scarf. You seem to be a very sweet girl, but I'm doubtful about your friend. She, based on what I see, I think she might be creating trouble for you tonight. That's the opener for two girls, and the troublemaker is the girl that is your target. Next line. Hey, this is a bit random, kind of forward. I think you look really nice in this attire. You did a good job. Uh, that's it. Okay. The other options that you got were, hey, you have very interesting boots. It's not going to snow, and the weather is so pleasant. I don't know why you have these boots. Maybe you're going to some party you should not go. Think again. Something like that. Hairs. I see that you have interesting hairs. It's like the hairs of the old style genies, the beautiful genies uh, in Baghdad, uh, and the Whole Foods. Hey, I think the things that you got. I don't know. I've never thought about Whole Foods. I think we'll think about that later. Then we have the 3 second rule to find out what we want to say. Very line. Don't wait more than 3 seconds. It's a big problem. In 3 seconds, you have to do. You have done this mistake, like when you go and out talk about sequel and job and work, and there is no sexual connotation in those kind of talks. So those are really bad talks. You can touch a little bit if it's a meetup kind of an event, right, kind of place where it's like closed group. Uh, this is kind of forward, but I think you look really nice and you did a nice job. Uh, the 2 3 second gaze, the dilation of pupils. I think you become better to find out what's happening sooner or later. Um, always stand, never sit. Facing you and body language. Embrace the rejection, go out and get rejection. That should be your goal. Change of voice that has happened when you stop somebody. And the other thing that happens with the change of voice is that I would say lizard approach, where they just freeze as if they don't, as if nothing is happening, like an animal freeze when you go close to them, when you want to hunt them. They don't want to move right or left or move their pupils as if they are doing that. Okay. Don't ask the name anytime. Ask it only when you can hold the hands. And you can say vagina. That's perfectly allowed. You cannot say pussy, but you can say vagina. Okay. Retrospectively thinking, hello, I saw you sitting, and I think you look very nice. I thought that you were from. Hey, I saw you, and I see that you caught my eyes, and I wanted to say you that you look very nice, and let her reject you. Speak loud and clear, but slow. Follow the 3 second rule. Go to the crowded area. DMV is a good place to go. Uh, Scalp. You have to be rude. The 3 second rule. Make a call in 3 seconds. If it's not in 3 seconds, it's game over. Don't wait for more than 3 seconds. Friend might come up, other thing might happen, boyfriend might come up, approach anxiety. She might leave in the second. You might not get enough chance. I think I like your hands. Good job. Bold approach. If you go and approach, it seems that you are bold and you can get what you want. High attraction possibility if you do that in 3 seconds. The chances of filing sexual harassment is very low. The worst case is that they ask the bouncer to leave and you leave the position. Everything is recorded, so if you don't touch anybody inappropriately, you are still safe. Always use I. I think you did a good job. I think you look nice. Good job. You can use the word kiddos. Uh, Guys are very pussy when they don't approach the woman. So if you do a bold approach, nice approach, and you put your balls on the line, you have to put your balls on the line. It's like a bet. It's like the betting world. You have to put your money on the line, your balls on the line. You going to United States, you go to places of war, you put your life on the line. When you drive at 100 kilometers per hour or 70 miles an hour, the bike, you're putting your life on the line. You have to put your balls on the line, your ego on the line, your prestige on the line, and get rejected and see the harsh word, which don't permeate your thick skin anymore. So uh, this is going back. I think you look really nice. You did a good job. Things like that. Okay, people clown mountains. They do a lot of risk, and you are worried to take the rejection. 3 second rule. You don't get bogged down if you call an asshole, idiot, jerk, or you got cheap bastard. Don't worry about that. Just go for what you have to go. Approaching in the first 3 seconds increases the chance very much. Otherwise, you have to wait when subway stop and you have to stop somebody. 3 second rule. Uh, Walk and have a clear view. Now you can look at and find out who wants you. Think you look very nice today. I need to take my chance, and I wanted to say hello to you. And you have to look like bad boys from your eyes, and you get kind of shit test and rude words like I can see from your eyes why you are single or something like that. So don't worry about that. Be very calm and composed, and don't be reactive. Just put a smile, and there's nothing really changing on your side. With the finish, you can use extreme confidence. It's like watching a snake that's going to bite you. Going close to a snake. Um, so be completely non-reactive, whatever happens. Mm, And this is 2020, so this is kind of your New Year resolution approaching versus going. Gods can backward rationalize everything, so they backward rationalize all the misdeeds that they do. They would say that, oh, I went to a new city, I wanted to make friends, and the only way to do that was to sleep around. But the fun part is that the people whom they have sex with are never going to call them back because you know what's happening. So you should make her qualify. Uh, Needy and thirsty looks, that's what the girls can see from your eyes. So don't approach them or don't say anything to them. And whatever they say, you have to work on that. But your eyes should be meditative eyes and smart. Time to go out is 12:30 in the mall during the lunch. Sleeping time should be 10 p.m. weekdays. The shopping time should be 4:30, and the mall when you go, the mall is open till like 5:30, so that's where everybody would go to check out. And the morning time is 9:30 and 5:30, and you have to make your day perfect. You approach the body language, the three rejection, 3 second smirking all the time. You have to get that rejection that you are looking for. The nuances and the finesse and the way in which you're going to calibrate stuff becomes extremely important. Uh, Now, they can detect shyness and nervousness. You have to be a person who has a shit together and things like that. Be a high quality man with a lot of options. The Whole Foods did not work. I think you have to stop somebody and say that you look really nice in your yoga pants or something like that. Something like that. Trader Joe's and bookstore. Uh, Now, this is giving a lot of power when you say that, but if you say that, hey, I think you look really nice, you did a good job on your stuff, good going, in a very rude manner, and then you have to try to blame because you have given away a lot of power when you do an approach. The other way in which Tom Laken says is that be chill, let the girls come to you. Uh, so don't give them anything. That's what Tom said. So when somebody looks at you, you can go and say hello to them and say that hey, they cannot look at you like that. Retrospectively looking, the denial of 3 second rule has been very bad. Evolution is making them behave in a very different manner. They don't even know what they want. So this is a chart where it's like after 3 seconds the chance go down. So follow that rule. 3 second rule, 3 second rule. This is writing the line again and again because you're not able to deliver this line. It's like no matter how many times do I write it, but it does not work. Confidence and everything. How? So that's it.